Hi there. I know you're not feeling well if you decided to click on this video because you're having an anxiety attack or you'd like to learn what you need to do when you do have an anxiety attack in the future. So let's get right to it so that we can bring you some relief. The first thing that I would like you to do is to go ahead and lay down on the floor, on a couch, or on a bed. Or if that's not an option, go ahead and sit up in a chair that is perfectly fine. I want you to get still. And this is we are going to do something called the surrender method, where we're going to surrender into the anxiety in order to come out the other side much quicker. Now that you're still and laying down or sitting, I would like you to bring your arms into an X over your chest. You'll be keeping your arms like this for the remainder of this exercise. The next thing for you to do is to close your eyes. This will make it easier for you to shut out some of the excessive stimuli around you that could be adding to your anxiety. Now that your eyes are closed, I want to let you know that even though we're going to start doing some breathing, I know your breath is shallow. I know your chest is tight. I know this will feel difficult to you, and that's okay. It will soften as we go along in the exercise. I'd like you to take a deep breath in through your nose, as deep as you can, despite the fact that your chest might feel tight. And I'd like you to see if you can breathe that breath into your belly instead of into your chest. Some of you might know what belly breathing is and others might not. For now, just take a deep breath in through your nose and see if you can imagine that breath traveling down into your belly and puffing your belly up. And then as you exhale out, it sinks your belly back towards your spine again. Let's do that again. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And then just surrender and take a nice deep exhale and let the belly sink back again towards the spine. Now I'm going to ask you to keep that up for the next few moments with your eyes closed. And I'd like you to listen to some of the words that I'm saying while you breathe the best that you can into your belly. I'm going to repeat some words, and I'd like you to hear them and begin to repeat them in your own mind as soon as you can. I am having an anxiety attack. That's okay. Anxiety attacks always end. They come and they go, and no one ever dies from them. I'm having an anxiety attack, but it will soften soon. It's going to release and let go very soon. Even though I'm having an anxiety attack, I am taking deep breaths into my belly as best I can. And I'm noticing as I exhale out that this is just adrenaline. I just have an excessive amount of adrenaline in my bloodstream, and that will stop soon. The adrenaline is going to start moving out of my system, and I will feel better very soon. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, into your belly, and a great long exhale out through your mouth. Let's do that again. A nice deep breath in through your nose, and a great long exhale out through your mouth. I'm having anxiety. Continue breathing while I speak. Continue breathing while you repeat these words in your mind. I simply got stressed. I simply am having a stress response. I simply have adrenaline in my bloodstream. That's all. Maybe something really bad did happen today. Or maybe I'm just thinking about things that make me afraid. Either way, I have a lot of adrenaline in my bloodstream, and that's all this is. It's just my physical body reacting. It's just adrenaline. It's just a chemical in my body. It's nothing more, nothing less. Take a nice deep breath and a great long exhale. I'm not going crazy. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to have a heart attack. Take a nice deep breath in and a great long exhale. This is just my body's way of having dealt with the stress today. And now I am beginning to notice that the adrenaline is starting to soften. The adrenaline is getting a little less, and that feels just a teeny bit better. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, and a great long exhale out through your mouth. Now I'd like you to notice as you continue to breathe, where you feel the stress the most in your body. Where do you feel the tension really knotted up or pressured or restricted in your body now? I'd like you to go ahead and find that in your body. Is it in your chest? Is it in your belly? Is it in your throat? Is it in your head? Once you've found those places, we'll start with them one at a time. And I'd like you to actually breathe into them, meaning you breathe in through your nose and imagine the breath goes to the part of your body where there's a knot of tension. Take a deep breath in now and bring that breath to one of the places that feels tense. And now on your exhale, breathe the tension from that place out through your mouth. Let's do that again. Breathe the breath into the place that feels tension. It softens the tension, and now as you breathe out, that part of your body softens and is no longer tense. Let's do that in the same places that were tense, or move on to the other places until they all feel better. Bringing healing breath to each tense spot within yourself. Bringing healing breath to each tense spot within your body. Breathing out that tension and having it released out from your body and transmuted, released, transformed around you. Another nice deep breath. The tension from that part of your body just flows right out through your mouth. You can continue to do that or just continue to breathe as you listen to my next words. Please repeat them in your own mind. I am feeling much more relaxed now. I notice I am feeling peaceful and much more at ease. The adrenaline is softening. As a matter of fact, my whole body is beginning to soften and relax. I feel more relaxed and at ease, even though my problem may not have been solved, and that is okay. I want to be relaxed and at ease in order to be able to cope with the rest of my life. Take a nice deep breath and a great long exhale. My body is releasing this adrenaline, and it feels so much more relaxed and at ease now. Now I'd like you to do something with me. I'd like you to open your eyes. And as you do so, and you take another nice deep breath, I would like you to look around the room and notice something, one thing. Pick one thing in the room that you can describe to yourself. Notice the colors, the shape of it, what it does, why it's in the room. Just notice this thing. Take a nice deep breath. As you do so, and describe it to yourself. What do you see? Now that you've done that, I'd like you to tune into your ears. What can you hear? Do you hear a clock ticking? A truck driving by? The wind outside? A dog barking in the distance? Notice all the things that you hear. And now I'd like you to notice your skin. How does your skin feel? What clothing can you feel up against it? What do you feel up against your legs? What do the bottom of your feet feel like? Is it warm or cool in the room that you are in? How does your body feel on the outside? I am feeling even more relaxed. My breath is starting to get much easier. I can take deeper breaths into my belly and also into my chest. Even if I need to keep doing this, I do feel better than I did before, and it is softening and lightening by the moment. I am beginning to be more present and in the now. Now that you have your eyes open, I want you to know that you can and should continue to do the breathing, or even listen to the whole video again if you feel like your anxiety is still at a very uncomfortable level. If not, go ahead and keep listening now, because I'm going to recap some of the skills that we just used so that you can learn from them and continue to do them on your own. One of the first things we did when you started feeling anxiety is that we asked you to either lay down or sit down and put your arms in an X over your chest. We then asked you to close your eyes and to do your best, even though your breathing is restricted, to breathe into your belly. And I know I haven't taught you belly breathing yet, so you're just doing your best without putting any pressure on yourself. After that, I started speaking to you in a way that you'll want to begin to speak to yourself. Tell yourself that this is just adrenaline. Tell yourself this is just stress. Remind yourself that emotions come and go like a wave. They come, they crest, they're high, they're intense, and then they drop off. Pain never lasts at the same level for very long. Anxiety always changes. After you begin to do that, talking to yourself, telling yourself what's happened, the next thing that I'd like you to do is find the places in your body where you really feel the tension. And where you find that tension, breathe in through your nose and bring the light of that breath to the tense spots within you. And breathe out the tension from each place. Once you completed that, the next thing that we actually did was that we had you just repeat affirmations to yourself. I'm relaxed. I am at ease. I feel better now. My body is still feeling better. I can breathe better. I'm feeling more peaceful. We just reminded you of how you want to feel and called attention to the fact that you're feeling better or you're on your way. And the last thing that we did was we had you open up your eyes and get back into the moment by noticing something in the room that you could see and describe to yourself, by noticing what you could hear and how your skin felt or how your body felt. And that brings your mind fully back into this moment. Now this video is to be played anytime that you're having an anxiety attack, that you can pull it up. And or another thing that you can do, so you can always go to your email, scroll through this session and click on this video. Or you could see the YouTube address of it and just bookmark that YouTube channel in your on YouTube on your web browser, and then you can always just go right to this video when needed. You can turn it on right on your phone. But it's also for you to be learning from, so that you can use it on your own when by yourself and not turn on the video, so that eventually you see the merits of being able to use this tool, which is actually surrendering into the anxiety and working through it much quicker because you're meeting it where it's at and you're also breathing. I hope you're feeling much better now. Please play the video again if you feel like you need more relaxation.